Hello and welcome back to another book review. First of all, if you're new here, I post new book reviews almost every single day on both fiction and non-fiction books. So if that sounds interesting to you, if you like following book reviews, if you like to get some reading inspiration, then feel free to stick around. Today I'm going to be reviewing volume 33 in a manga series that I've been reading for a while, and that is Haikyu by Haruichi Furudate. This is what the cover looks like. We have our main character Hinata, or one of our main characters, Hinata, receiving a volleyball on the cover, and as I just said, this is volume 33. So I am going to assume in this review that you've either read the series up to this point or you don't mind if I talk about things that have occurred in the series up to this point. Just want to put that warning out there so no one is unfairly spoiled without warning. But we are in volume 33. So this volume is the conclusion of a game in the previous volume, so volume 32. So something that this series kind of does is games will flow from one volume to another. So when you purchase or get from your library a volume, you might want to see, maybe not see where it ends because you don't want to skip ahead, but maybe also have the other one ready too. So if you get 33, maybe get 32, 33, 34, or at least a couple at a time, because some of these volleyball games don't end neatly at the end of a volume and you can be left hanging. So volume 32 did not conclude the game that Karasuno, which is our main team that we're following, is playing. They are playing a powerhouse team and a team that is favored to win the tournament that they are currently playing in. Is Inarizaki. Inarizaki, very powerful team. Again, as mentioned, favored to win the Tokyo Spring Tournament, which is the tournament that our high school team, Karasuno, is playing in. And they have a very powerful duo in the Maya twins, which are two closely connected twins who play on the team. But of course, everyone on the team is very good. They're a very good school, so everyone has a lot of talent on this team. The conclusion of the Inarizaki game is very breathtaking, as in that final rally is incredibly stressful, but as mentioned, I will be spoiling some things in this book. Karasuno does pull ahead and Karasuno is able to take the win. This is monumental because Inarizaki, again, favored to win, so the crowd goes crazy, both good and bad. I mean, I think the Inarizaki fans can't believe that they've been kicked out by this lesser known school and that they are being eliminated so early in the tournament, and Karasuno just cannot believe that they've pulled out ahead. The volume then goes into a little bit of a lull. These lulls have been occurring throughout the series, and I think it's a really good way to balance the tension of these volleyball matches. The volleyball games can be very, very intense and very, very high-strung, and they can be quite stressful to read. So the author, Haruichi Furudate, kind of takes moments or breaks, breathers, just times where the action kind of moves into a lull and we have time to see the character personalities, the characters interact with each other outside a volleyball game. For example, in practice, they might be going to practice games, training camps, just interacting with each other in the clubhouse. But those breathers in previous volumes kind of came between these practice games or when they got eliminated from a previous tournament and they're back at practice. But now, because we're in a tournament and this tournament has been going on for a number of volumes, these lull moments usually don't take like a whole volume or don't take place between big events, but we're in the middle of a big event, the spring tournament, so these lulls have to happen between games. So there is a lull, and it's enough for us, I feel like, to catch our breath, because going into the next game is going to be a little bit different from games previous in the tournament thus far. Our high school, the team that we are following, Karasuno High School, will be playing a team that they actually are very aware with and have played before, and that is Nekoma, Nekoma. This is a team that they have a rivalry with, and this is a very much anticipated match from their perspective. So maybe that Inarizaki match was more closely anticipated or closely followed by spectators. People were thinking Inarizaki were going to go all the way, and therefore they wanted to be there and witness that. So maybe Inarizaki would be the one that other people were more focused on, the Inarizaki versus Karasuno game. But between these two teams, between the Nekoma team and Karasuno, they're deeply interested in this game. It is going to be very tense, and the end of volume 33 is the beginning of that game. I think with the action underway, most people are going to want to start volume 34 immediately. I started volume 34 immediately because I didn't want to wait to see how the action concluded, and I think you may want that as well. This is a very tensely contested game, and even though we just got started on volume 33, I know things are going to continue and be intense, and I'm definitely guessing that this game is going to take several volumes to conclude as well. I don't think this is going to be neatly wrapped up because this is kind of a peak between the rivalry of these two high schools. If you've been reading this series, enjoying it, have any thoughts or comments, please leave it in the comments below. I love to receive them. Also, if you have any suggestions, I love receiving suggestions. So if you have any suggestions for manga series or other books, both fiction and nonfiction, that you would like me to read, please leave those in the comments below as well. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.